Don't confuse having a career with having a life. Hey there, you guys. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what do we got going on tonight with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Some people are calling this a dip. I don't know. I wouldn't say that. A little bit below 23,000. Personally, I'd call it healthy retracement. I mean, the fact that we're over $20,000, getting closer to Christmas, looking at all-time highs. I mean, I couldn't be more ecstatic than I am right now about Bitcoin, the price, everything that's going on. We see tweets today. We see everything that's happening with Google Trends. We see regulation rolling into this space. It is actually very simple. All you need to do is buy Bitcoin today and hold it till the future. And it will do great things for you. And you know who's here telling everybody that? My lovely co-host, Sammy.
Good evening, everyone.
I know you're getting drowned out by Beaky back there.
I know. He is super ecstatic right now.
So, Samantha.
Eugene.
I'm sitting here and it's a little chilly, but it's a beautiful night.
It's not as bad as it's going to be. So, yes, I will take it.
Today has been challenging.
A little.
And I'm seeing this crazy star over here, right? And you're telling me all this stuff about it. And I'm sitting here saying, that's 2 planets, really?
Yes.
And it's amazing to be here today.
It is.
I mean, to think of where we are and what we're doing and everything that's happening, even though 2020 is so crazy with Corona and weird Coronas coming out of the UK, and I'm glad that you guys are taking time to sit here and hang out with me and Samantha. I mean, we're just small little people out here in this world, but the fact that we can contribute to the revolution by opting out of the fiat system and opting into Bitcoin. And I'm not saying we've done the greatest things for Bitcoin ourselves, but we've been here, right? And you guys have been here, and we've been going through these trenches for years now. The entities are noticing. Elon Musk is tweeting about it. So don't become discouraged. Everybody is getting into this because it's sound money. It's based on math, not on the needs of government, not on the manipulation of the banking industry. It's not based on the 1% needing to produce their cogs and keep the 9-to-5ers working, right? This is money that's based on simple mathematics, supply and demand, right? Deflation. So what do we got going on, Samantha? Is there anybody over there
there
doing
are
that thing?
people.
We're out here in the magic, internet money in the woods, trying to get people to come over here and, I don't know, do our magic dance.
Ooh, magic
magicians
dance.
Or whatever. I was thinking, what's that one with the labyrinth where they're all dancing around, they take their heads off?
Oh, for the love of God, it is the labyrinth, and it's David Bowie. And I mean, and it's I don't remember what those horrible little what's were called, but yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what we're doing here. We're just sitting here dancing about.
Oh, but Jesus. Okay.
Passing our heads around.
All right. So UK Bitcoin Master.
Brian,
he is here,
it's
Brian.
Late for you. I appreciate you stopping by, my friend. It means a lot.
Zaza is here. Brian says he's here because he can't sleep because his friend passed away today. Oh, that sucks. MS Biddyth is here.
I am glad that you're here, though,
yes,
Brian.
We are.
You know, every day above ground is a great day, and money is only money, right? That's the problem, is the real important things don't involve money. It really sucks that somehow things have become distorted in this world today where 80 to 90% of your day involves money and finances and the things you get with money, material possessions, when really what matters the most is the connections you build with your loved ones, right?
MSBDs is here. Hey, Mike.
Mike, buddy, I'm glad that you could join us. Mike, when I was talking last episode, had the potential possible hack. It may be some sort of a glitch with the wallet because last he had notified me, it looked like some of his cryptocurrency had appeared back in the wallet. So it's always a big plus. So we're sending out good mental vibes to you, Mike, to hope that everything goes well and it wasn't a hack. And try to put it in a secure place, right?
I mean,
People are talking about
it
Ledger
does suck.
now.
Like, yes,
Yeah. It leads right into the topic of the news because everyone's talking about Ledger and how
Oh, and Josh is here. Hi, Josh.
Josh, buddy, I'm glad that you're here. I'm going to message you after Christmas. We're going to go ahead and set up another one of our Chilling with Josh episodes. You guys, if he's in the chat, you can click his bubble icon. You can go follow him. He's out there trying to help the cryptocurrency markets by keeping relevant, right?
Go follow half of the people in the chat. They all have awesome relative like channels. Like they are all awesome YouTubers themselves.
I know we were saying the other day that the YouTube channels were starting to get to be like slim pickings.
Yeah.
Of anything good, right?
Yes.
Or that I guess we felt like it was good content. And I was like, maybe we need to find new people. And then it was like, how could someone come into the marketplace now and be new and like educate or, I mean, comedy, right? That would be the best, is if you could find a funny YouTuber. But I don't know if I'd find someone to want to get information from like that.
Yeah, no, I don't know if it's super funny. I mean, like the closest you have is Crypto Daily, which is nowhere close to daily. But I mean, he's about the closest to funny and still in the realm of, no, I do think you are an intelligent human being who like knows what's up. All right. So Ledger.
Yeah, well, I mean, the data dump there with the addresses and phone numbers and stuff from people that ordered Ledger, and then the other data dump from all the emails. I don't know. I mean, if that kind of information scares you and freaks you out or whatever, I think that you got bigger worries, right? Because how many times do we hear time and time again about Equifax and all of these other ones that had been breached, right? And lost all of your personal data. I mean, I'd be much more afraid of somebody that had gotten a hold of my social security number and date of birth and stuff, forging my identity and taking out false credit in my name, over somebody at Ledger who got my
who knows your address. Yeah.
I mean, what, they're going to come after me with malicious malware, right? Trying to like seize my wallet. I assume they're doing that 24/7 already. As soon as you start to get around that half a Bitcoin, you just assume that they're out there after you.
That there are greedy little vultures everywhere. Right? I mean, yes and no. Okay, so, I mean, everybody thinks hardware wallet, that is your own private. That is. It is. It is your own private. You hold the keys. The problem is that, you know, the whole centralized like database-ness. And that's where everybody gets all like squirrely, is that, okay, so they know stuff. But, okay, but they don't have your actual cryptocurrency. Like they cannot. Do you really think that they're going to like wrench attack like, you know, the list of Ledger, like Ledger owners?
More Bitcoin than this.
I'm just saying, like, yes, like it's not good. It's not awesome. It is another reason why centralized databases suck. Okay, I mean, those are the people that sell your information, lose your information, get your information hacked from them. But, I mean, they don't actually have what you own. They just know you have it. And they know possibly where you live and maybe an email address and, you know, a few other things.
I mean, yeah, I guess it does leave you somewhat vulnerable to...
I mean,
being targeted for cyber attacks. But if you're already in this cryptocurrency space, you have a bigger digital footprint than what you realize.
Yeah.
And I mean,
it's kind of naive to think that you don't. I mean,
it's just part of rolling the dice. I mean, it's just saying that this is going to be where some people's dice number is going to get called. You know, some it's going to be over here at this exchange. Some's going to be at this casino. So
I mean,
where
we're
your
all
dice
on
number
YouTube
get
right
called
now.
And a hacker wants to start coming after you because they realize that you got more than $5 in Bitcoin. Yeah.
I mean, yes.
I don't know. I seen who was it? Crypto Zombie was talking about another hardware wallet that's Airgap that hasn't come out yet.
The Engrave. Yeah, it was Engrave, and I don't remember the rest of it. But yes, it was. He was. I don't know. It wasn't like sponsoring, but it was like a nice little like.
I don't know, an
snippet.
Airgap device would be nice. it's still going to be the same thing as long as you're relying on somebody else to produce the software and you have to pay for it and order it. There's going to be a centralized database somewhere with your information.
Or you have membership or a
Yeah,
Patreons
if you're
or
looking
something.
for anything better than that,
You have to have
pay
your own.
your
Yeah.
brother, your friend, or whatever to use his credit card and send it to his house and then give it to you. I mean, they're like $60. Everybody will trust everybody with $60. Like, it's not that big.
You would hope, like most of your friends and family would trust you with $60. But hey,
I mean, I know that my ledger didn't get mailed to my house.
Yes, we were actually discussing this earlier. Like, yes. And quite honestly, it was a little bit of both. It was precaution and just the way it kind of fell. Like, so, I mean, it's good. It's good. You always got to think ahead. You never know. I mean, does your grandma have,
we've done that quite a bit. And I mean, we've slightly mentioned it here and there on air about how before CoinJoin and mixing is really a thing, that plausible deniability is always your best case scenario. And transactions on the blockchain are just transactions on a blockchain. So moving your cryptocurrency from wallet to wallet to wallet every so often just puts distance between you and the purchasing of it at the exchange.
Yeah, I mean,
and also you don't have to keep it all together. You can split it and rejoin it.
Not to say anything, but yeah, like, yes. Like, the longer you put time and distance, just like bank robbers and everything else, the longer that there's a distance between you and whatever you're trying to actually send, move, buy, sell, whatever, it works in your benefit. I mean, we don't have to worry about the stuff that we have put away because it's been put away for so long. Like, good luck. Like, hopefully somebody will be able to, like, yes,
so
go ahead.
What do we got going on over there? Is there anybody in the chat? Anybody got any questions, comments, things they want to talk about?
Mike said that it was his Mycelium wallet that was the one that got all glitched out and retarded. And that it was the one that he used to gift Satoshis to people that would listen to him preach. So all his other BTC and all the others were actually on Trezors and that they're all safe. But yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I knew that. I remember you saying that it was pretty much a hot wallet.
I know, but it's still sucky. Glitchy in itself is kind of, okay. Oh God, what was the one that lost my,
Well, that's the part of, relying on someone else's node to validate, the transactions and everything.
I'm trying to think. It was a hot wallet too, but it was, oh my God, it wasn't Gargoyle, but that's what I'm thinking. But they lost, it was like $20 and literally it never showed up. Like, it just kind of went away. And it was in the very, beginning. And it was just like, oh, okay. Like, we waited for a week to see if it was a glitch, and it was not. It never came back. All right. Where are we at? Zaza said that he ordered a Kobo Vault to upgrade my security, air gapped and multi-sig ready.
Nice.
My old Trezors can't do multi-sig. I mean, not a lot can do. I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean,
no internet and multiple.
Multi-sig is one of the newer things. People think that having multiple signatures gives you more redundancy for getting hacked, but it also does cause on the backside that there's two passwords that you have to keep and not lose.
Yeah, you have to be extra double responsible, multi-responsible, right? There you go. All right, that's it.
Let's see, what else did I have here? Well, I just pretty much had the ledger. Oh, I got the $650 million that Microstrategy went ahead and invested again. Well, I mean, it's another 29.6 thousand Bitcoin added to their stash. I mean, it's more of how he was trying to entice Elon Musk, I guess. Saying this.
It was a weird, I guess, interaction, but yes, it was Elon Musk and him. I mean, I
don't know. His tweets are never serious. I mean, that is one of the things we're hoping for, right? We had talked about on the air before about how, one of the next big things would be a FANG corporation jumping in. Well, I mean, Tesla would be that FANG corporation
it would be FANG.
that we were talking about. Whether or not it's going to be them or not, probably not.
I mean, I think Elon is a lot of peacocking. We'll just go with that.
I like your words, Samantha.
There's a lot of show. Okay, I don't know. I'm just saying, Elon has a lot of show.
Well, he's moving to Texas, so
That also a show state. No offense to any of our listeners that are in Texas, because I love Texas. James Benhart is here. Hey, James.
James Benhart, nice. Thanks for joining us.
Ooh, he said that U.S. government just came out with legislation on how it's handling Bitcoin. I believe they will be demanding your wallet, but most important, how much is in it. Also, anything over 10K moved or cashed for dollars will be reported to government. I mean, okay. So,
yeah. You want me to get this one, Sammy, or you want it?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. I don't know. Everyone's been talking about it,
Yep.
and it's not really that big of an upset to the cryptocurrency markets.
It's not cool, but yeah.
It makes it palatable for the entities, as we talk about out there. But I think the guy on Twitter said it the best, where you just now have an extra transaction. You buy Bitcoin at Gemini, Coinbase, Cash App, wherever your third party is, and you send it to your KYC wallet.
Yep.
Then you send it from your KYC wallet to your non-KYC wallet, because the Bitcoin network doesn't care.
No, you're just eluding the man.
If you got enough money to be buying more than $10,000 worth of Bitcoin, and it's not at once. They said if you broke up the payments, or you had alluded to that you were trying to get around the KYC, but it's a span of time.
And it's also not a small chunk. It is a decent chunk and a span of time of the 10K.
Then you probably should be reporting it to the government. You probably should be paying some kind of taxes. And if you really don't want to, there's still ways around that, right?
I mean, we're not going to discuss them, but as educated individuals, we all know what these ways are. I mean,
it's great that this is a digital peer-to-peer network, but
yes, okay. I mean, there are ways. Okay, where we at? Satoshi James says Elon lies. Okay, so I think Elon peacock is the best word. I don't even know.
I don't know.
It's for show.
I like Teslas. I like the ideal of electric cars. We've detailed quite a few Teslas. Right,
oh,
Samantha?
Yeah, they clean nice. Yeah, they do.
I still don't see the evaluation of the stock being what it is, unless you really start to factor in the fact that all cars in the future here are pretty much going to have to be electric. So, I mean, that would make the Tesla like the Ford.
I know, right?
But I don't know. People get over exuberant about new technology. We've seen this in Bitcoin, right? We've seen this in 2017. I just think that the ideal of us actually having an electric car that's up and running and is not as a Prius, it makes people excited.
Yeah, right.
Now, the fact that the truck didn't come out bums me out.
Because dude, that's the Demolition Madness. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I would have bought the truck, and I would have went into debt, and I would have drove around and done details in it all.
Dude, it was some it was like RoboCop / like Demolition Man. Like, it was just some horrible 80s, 90s futuristic loveliness, and I loved it. I loved every little bit of it.
I mean, at the cheap end of being 50,000, yeah.
I mean, sure. Why not? Oh, all right. Just says Zuckerberg is too salty among the FANG stocks. Okay. Zuckerberg is salty just in general. That man is jerky. Okay. For real.
I mean, he makes me think that maybe there are lizard people.
I mean, he's really conniving. We're just going to go. James Benhart says that Elon says he won't wear a mask. Okay, well, Elon also supposedly already had COVID, so why wear a mask? I mean, right?
Because of the other people.
Oh, my Jesus.
I keep telling you this. We don't wear masks for ourselves. We wear masks for everyone else. So if you care about others, you put that thing on.
I don't like to snout up. I am just saying, people, it is Whew, it's a lot. All right. So Zaza says, I think they are testing the waters to see what regulators might say about the Tesla making a large Bitcoin purchase. Possibly. I mean, I think that Elon himself probably owns some Bitcoin. Whether Tesla's like actual corporationness has a chunk yet,
Right, gonna convert
maybe,
like 1
maybe
or 2%
not. Yeah,
of their cash holdings into Bitcoin.
maybe. I mean,
But that's what we're saying now, is that MicroStrategy set the fire, and it's just gonna burn until everybody jumps in. Right? All the companies are going to have to hold Bitcoin. Everyone's going to have some sort of exposure to Bitcoin.
yeah.
And I mean, it's just going to make things worse and better, because as we move into the future, we're going to see hacks and ransomware and all of these things continue to escalate, because the future is digital, right? And everyone's going to have Bitcoin. So they're just going to be telling you that they want the money that you're holding.
You got robbery hands right now. Oh, I love it. Okay. So Satoshi James says that Zuckerberg is a punk. I like it. I mean, yeah, nah. All right. Zaza says, similar to how Sailor bought a little before buying a lot. Just saying, I mean, of course you have to baby step in, right? I mean, yes, right, of course.
I mean, we all did. We all have to. And then you got to
Even as millionaires and billionaires, you got to baby step in.
you buy a couple $1,000 and move it around.
Yeah, why not?
You see that, 0.02 Bitcoin or something to them, and they're like, oh yeah, look at that, that's cool.
Right? Why not?
Is that going to do it over there in the chat?
We are good as of now.
All right. Well, I think that's probably going to do it for this episode, you guys. I appreciate you guys coming here and hanging out. Like I said in the beginning, Christmas is right around the corner. I hope you guys are spending time with your loved ones. It's what's most important, right? If we're going to sit here and we're going to be like this and everything that's happening, it makes us cherish today, right? Because it could be limited. It's not only about sitting here and trying to free ourselves from the oppressors and finances and all of that so that we can live our lives, but it's also about seizing the day and living today the best that we can live it. So go out there, enjoy the rest of this evening, and remember, tomorrow's a new beginning, and keep that BTC safe. Later, guys.
Bye, guys.